Well, in a speech setting priorities for our state, Texas Governor Greg Abbott promised pay raises for teachers and more support for his school choice bill. Lauren Crawford has been listening to those objectives and joins us in studio with a closer look. Lauren, tell me about what he said in the State of the City or State of the State address.
Hey, good morning, Madison. Well, Governor Abbott laid out 7 emergency items that include property tax relief, investment in water infrastructure, expanding career training, and what appears to be Governor Abbott's biggest priority, which is school choice. Now, the school choice program would provide public tax dollars to most families to send their children to private schools. The governor received a standing ovation when he declared school choice as an emergency item. The issue remains a priority for many state Republicans after failing to pass it the past few legislators. Now, Abbott said more than 30 states have already passed the school choice, but some argue that these vouchers will mainly benefit wealthier families in bigger cities who have more access to private schools and eventually cut funds available to public schools.
The majority of Texans support school choice. We're going to continue to fully fund our schools as well as provide teachers with a pay raise. We can do that while also giving parents the choice they deserve.
Voucher scams are not school choice. It's the school's choice because private schools can deny admission to any kid for any reason they want. So how is it choice when the private school has all the power in the equation? How is it choice when a majority of counties in the state of Texas don't have a single private school?
Now, the governor did also say that teachers deserve a raise. A Senate budget proposal earmarks funds for a $4,000 a year raise for teachers with an additional $6,000 for teachers in rural areas. Madison, all things we'll be keeping a close eye on.
Yeah, I also heard in his speech a lot of talk about property taxes and property tax relief for homeowners. Any specifics that he gave?
Yeah, well, one of the things he mentioned was that a lot of Texans are in an affordability crisis is what he mentioned. And so he said he would like to pass $10 billion in new property tax relief. And this would be part of the state's budget surplus. And that would be to go ban loopholes that go into increasing property taxes. And he had said, you know, one county had increased by 10% in the last year. So it just goes to show what some Texans are seeing. But he also mentioned speeding up the permitting to build homes because that's something that also needs improvement.
Yeah, affordability definitely goes a long way. Well, Lauren, thank you for breaking that down for us.